Hi everyone, this is the presentation for our app, Cyber Mystics. So first, I'll introduce our team members, give some background information on our project, and then Nathaniel will demo the user authentication, Eric will demo using the app, and lastly, Cameron will talk about the process of working on our project. So these are the members of our team. We have Eric, who served in the Army for 3 years, Cameron, who served in the Army for almost 5 years, Nathaniel, who served in the Marine Corps for 4 years, and my name is Lily. I did not serve in the military, but my husband is active duty in the Army. So Cyber Mystics was originally Eric's personal project that he created, and we decided to build off of it and create a version 2. In the original version, you were able to pick a random tarot card, see guidance keywords and questions, and then write a journal entry for the card. And this is the new logo for version 2 created by Eric. And the main updates we made were a new dream journal feature, improved user authentication, and we also changed up the design. And now we will have Nathaniel demo the user authentication, and then Eric will demo using the app.
Today I'm going to demonstrate how our website handles user authentication and login. So from the home page, we can head to our login page. On this page, we have two forms, a login form and a sign-up form. I'm going to fill out this sign-up form as if I were a new user signing up for the website. On this form, we require an email. We also require a cell phone number. The reason we required a cell phone number is so that if a user forgets their password, we can authenticate them through their phone and they can change their password. One last feature that we have on this form is that if you enter incorrect information, the form will let you know. So yeah, that's the sign up process. Once I click sign up, I am told that I get an authentication code sent to my phone. And here are my text messages, and I can see I got a code. Your authentication number for Cyber Mystics is 435-853. 435-853. And now I am signed up for Cyber Mystics. And so if I sign in, I can now have access to my account, which has my information and also lets me edit my information. So let's say I want to say my name is now Jason. I can change that. I can also edit my cell phone number. Say I changed numbers or I entered the wrong number. I can enter a new number and get a new code and verify that phone number. I won't do that because I only have one phone number. Say a user tried logging in, but they entered the wrong information. Perhaps they forgot their password. The form will let them know that they've entered invalid credentials. So we've provided an option for them to reset their password. They can click Forgot Password and enter their phone number. And they will get another code to verify that this is indeed them requesting a password reset. And if they entered the correct code, they can now change their password. And the website will let them know that they've changed their password. So that concludes the user authentication and login for Cyber Mystics.
Hello, everyone. I will give a demo of our website, Cyber Mystics. Welcome and enter a new realm. Cyber Mystics build and hone their intuitive powers while setting out to know themselves through analyzing symbols from dreams, literature, mythologies, and tarot. A little quote from Joseph Campbell: myths are public dreams, dreams are private myths. Finding your own dream and following it will lead you to the myth world in which you live. So the site has two main features. The first one we'll go over is Daily Tarot. So when the user clicks the button, 78 cards will display before the user and prompt it to select one. So the user could select any one of these cards. Selecting one, we get our tarot card, which comes either upright or reverse. some associated keywords specific to the card, some questions to ask to help the user and guide them in writing out a brief description and interpretation. For now, I'm just going to copy and paste some Latin gibberish. Another quick little fun thing, you could ask the Oracle. And it is a cat picture with a motivational quote that says, most people achieve their greatest success one step beyond what looked like their greatest failure. Very much true. So the user saves, and it takes them to all their entries they have written out for their daily tarot. So we could go back to either one, and we could also delete a reading if we so choose. Moving on into the next feature is the dream journal. Again, the user is prompted to write out, think of a dream image and write out some description. So for now, I'm just going to paste some Latin gibberish again. Association, inner dynamic. Again, this is to help the user just with prompts to help them write out their entry, interpretation, and a little ritual. And we could hit save. And again, it takes us to our dream journal. We have the dreams that we've already written out, and kind of, and it shows our entries as well. So we could go back and look at them. And that is pretty much it. Thank you.
Okay, so while developing Cyber Mystics, we use 3 categories of technologies: supporting, backend, and front-end. For supporting, we use Visual Studio Code, Git, and GitHub to collaborate and merge our code together, and then we use Twilio for user authentication. In our backend, to set up our API, we use Django with Python, and then for our database, we used PostgreSQL. And then on the front end, when building the web page, we use JSX with React and Vite. And then to design it, React Bootstrap was used, as well as Figma. So let's move on and talk about our challenges. During the development of this application, some of the big challenges were just learning some new front-end technologies. A big one was Figma. Eric and Lily worked with that, and they're very impressive developers for being able to learn it so quickly. And then trying to implement that design in JSX and CSS was also difficult. Starting out, we weren't really sure what way we were gonna go with the application, but kind of just working together and throwing ideas out there, and with Eric as a leader, we were able to implement a pretty cool design and JSX and CSS. And then lastly, a huge problem was just the Git workflow. There was quite a few merge conflicts, and thankfully Eric tackled those, and he was able to get us back on track, and that was a huge help for us. So that's pretty much it for challenges. Let's move on to the future of Cyber Mystics. Our future goals to implement. We'd really like to make it so users can add multiple dream images per entry. Right now, you're only able to do 1 dream image per entry, and that's just due to we weren't able to add this feature due to time constraints, but it is something we'd like to do in the future, as well as possibly create a mobile application version of this website, just so people, rather than having to be on their laptops or computers, can just pull it up on their phone. And then improving the UI is another big thing. We just want to make it more accessible to everyone, possibly adding screen readers or stuff for those who are blind or deaf, and then just allowing for various spreads in the tarot cards. Right now, there's only a certain number of tarot cards, but in the future, we'd like to add more and have different varieties of them. That's pretty much the future of Cybermystics. Thank you guys for listening, and if you have any questions, please shout them out.